start the Bass Buster here in February 4th, 2014. As I mentioned in the Western Bass Post, I decided to make this a work project, a highly needed work project. Due to some uncontrollable circumstances last year, 2013, last year was supposed to be my repair year and overhaul year. And some of you have probably seen me getting out of the launch ramp there in Lads. Boat's been leaking pretty bad for a while, so I decided this year has got to be the year. Or at least be a responsible boater if I do decide to sell this boat in the future towards getting my new bass boat. But I've also been thinking someday I may be a grandfather and have a grandson. I wouldn't mind passing this down to my grandson today. So I've also promised that to some of you new bass anglers looking for a starter boat, I was going to do a little walkthrough through the project here, and I'll show you what's going on. I just came back from getting it vacuumed out at a local car wash.
As you can see here, I've been identifying all my bad areas where I got rivets coming apart. Got a loose area here, which is a main support. If you guys have seen my boat before, there's a casting deck over here, and inside all my seat wells I've been keeping the styrofoam blocks. I do think safety first. See, here's another area here. Identified a lot of bad rivets. There's a couple over there, a couple over there. And I'm cleaning out this back area here. So it's
now
looking pretty good. I wanted to show you here is my new portable engine mount that I got. It's been coming out. It's been turned out pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. So the only thing that I did that I felt that I needed is that I wanted to give it some support reinforcement. So I found some modifications. Now a question was asked about how much weight do you think it handles? I think it's pretty sturdy. Now the instructions with this one was to use deck screws. Now if you wanted to make it stronger to hold more weight, use through bolts and nuts. Go through with bolts and nuts, make it a lot stronger. But for my 15 horse, and it could probably hold up to a 30 horse, this should be fine. Okay, so one of the things I did is that I gave my Mercury outboard a nice little wax job. I've been cleaning it up. I'm getting ready to service it. I'm waiting for a service manual and a parts manual to come in. So that'll be another project this year, is that my motor has to be serviced. When I bought my motor brand new, 2 years after that, I went in and I had it its warranty service. So that's all it has is warranty service. There's a fellow bass fisherman out there who was the mechanic that worked on this at a local marina. He told me that I should learn how to work on it myself, and since I'm from a maintenance background from where I work, I said, you know, it makes sense. I save myself some money. So that's where I'm at. This is my pride and joy here. Bass Buster 1, 15, 16, about 17 years ago. And I had fun building this boat. So you see, I'm getting it all cleaned up, getting it all refinished. You know, once I get the repair work done, then I'll be prepping for resealing and painting where I think it needs it. But this is the old paint job here. What this is, because before I moved into my house and I got a trailer, it was kept on the water there at Lads Marina in one of the berths. So that's that anti-fouling paint. But from the research I've done, other people I know that customize their aluminum boats, I'm going to strip off all this old paint, and I am planning on doing a latex-based paint on here. So I'm going to do an aluminum etching primer. The etching primer is good for the aluminum. Then there'll be the regular paint-based primer next, and then I'll do the latex-based paint. So, and another thing I want to do, the previous owner that had this boat before I got it, he was a truck driver. And if any of you remember when I first got this boat years ago, remember the shine on it? Well, I'm going to plan on doing that same thing. I want to rebuff this and polish it and get this boat so it's got that nice mirror finish again. So then, you know, I got a lot of work I want to do, but when I'm done, most of this boat's going to look sweet. So that's pretty much where I'm at. You know, here's a look at what I made for my electrical board. You know, I got a main breaker. I just use 2 bolts as my main positive and negative. Got my ground terminal here. There's all my wiring, and I protected the wiring using PVC pipe going all the way to the back. Everything here was connected to a crank size battery. I decided to get the larger deep cycle marine battery type. You know, I figure with the larger battery, I'll have better running time compared to the little crank size battery. So the crank size battery was mainly there for weight and safety. I was trying to do the weight distribution, but I think I could get away with the larger battery. So, you know, like I mentioned, there were styrofoam blocks in here, styrofoam blocks in here, and styrofoam blocks in here. So remember, my casting deck was here. I had a little deck opening here to get underneath. There was floorboards here and over here, and then I had all my tackle. Well, what happened is that a lot of my tackle the last couple seasons pretty much been getting destroyed because there was so much water leaking in the boat that now I got to get rid of a lot of stuff. My crankbaits, my spinner baits are swamped. You know, so what I'm thinking about when I get the floorboards, I'm going to put it all together, take my measurement. And I've seen, for example, at Walmart, they got these nice, large plastic storage containers. I get with the right size, right measurement, put it in here, put some of the little metal strapping around it, metal screws in to secure it into the side so it doesn't shuffle around. So if it does start to leak, my tackle won't be affected by the water. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I did have it here wired, ready to go. If I wanted to turn this in, I had an ice chest of a certain size to make a live well. Wiring was ready, just had to plug it in and start it up. But normally when I did that, casting deck had to come off, you know, and then I'd have to fish from the back of the boat, you know, because I had to think about the weight of the water and the ice chest. So the boat was designed to be able to go either way. If I want the casting deck, take the casting deck off. Especially if I was drifting for stripers, and a lot of times my ice chest was here with live shad in here that was dipping in. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the little tour, and like I said, I'll keep you guys posted how I'm coming along. Okay, Delta Bass Buster says goodbye.